What's up, collective? My name is Jessie. I'm an intuitive reader. Our power actually did come on. There's that light in the hallway, but it's getting darker and there's not a light in this room, so I'm using my candle. So it is a little bit dark in here. But we're gonna do a reading with the dragons and tap in and see what's going on. So it's getting trickier. I don't know how much I want to, if I want to share personal, like something about this situation. It's not even something, like it's getting more. There's been things that have been happening that are giving me more and more of a feeling of, nah, it's off. This isn't aligned. And it's weird. So I'll try to give some examples and see if it also coincides with the, like, I recognize now that like Chatty Cathy's are like an Agent Smith. I just want to love it when I said that. Or like a version of Agent Smith that really throws me off because I enjoy chatter. And I also, I don't enjoy just any kind of chatter, like, but I do like being friendly with people. And I've had to realize that many times that it's a huge time waster. And if I'm not careful, I give away information that I didn't want to give away. And also, it's mostly the time wasting. And that's one of the challenges that keeps coming up for me to recognize and to figure out how am I going to handle this, and how am I going to have really strong boundaries with people over it, so that I'm not giving away information and I'm not wasting all this time. See, that situation drained my energy too. All right. Oh man. Okay. It was so there must have been something similar for others, that like something happened recently where it was like it was too good to be true. And I don't want, like, it's not a feeling of like you think it's not that feeling of like, oh, this is too good to be true, like you're not worthy. It's not that. So you've overcome that, maybe, where you don't feel like, it's not that you feel like you're not worthy of these things, but you recognize now that there needs to be resistance to what like the juice is worth the squeeze, or like what is that saying where it's like, it's something about that, where there's like, you understand now that there needs to be obstacles to okay, they're giving it to me. Okay, thank you. They're giving it to me like it's more of a test, because it's not the thing. Okay, thank you. It's like, it's not exactly what you wanted, because that's been throwing me off too, because I'm like, I didn't ask for this. I didn't try to manifest this. So that might also be a clue. I can't get the words out. That's a clue that it's not in alignment for you. And I just had a conversation, and it's been weird because Spirit does stuff, which I hate when they do this. But like they called me at 444 and stuff like that, which is like, it's only if I catch it. I don't always notice that, but like, it's frustrating when you recognize that and you're like, this doesn't feel aligned. Like, why would you guys play that game with me? It just feels kind of cruel. But it's they're wanting you to really trust your instincts more, and like trust what's in your heart, and not like, no, it's almost like okay, so this thing, it seemed like it was good, but it's not right. It's not the right thing. So it's okay. You're going to be able to find that right thing. Almost like maybe it's like this, really wanting you to draw deep and have faith that's like there's something even better that's out there. And those are hard. That one's real hard for me, because I'm like, okay, it's not like I thought this was perfect. Like, there are things about it that right away I was like, the place is really, really small. It's smaller than our house. for like 15 kids, not quite 15. And I'm like, that seems like a bad scenario. It's not their fault, but it's mostly boys. I don't need to give all this information. There were just things about it that I was like, and I've already been doing homeschool, but then other things have happened where like there's been this like immaturity and wasting a lot of my time, and I'm like, that's strange. It's real odd. I'm like, it's not. And then other weird financial things have been happening, and I'm like, it's not, nothing about it feels right anymore. Except that Teddy wasn't alarmed when we went there, but there were, anyway. So it's supposed to be about the cards though. Is what the overall overarching message is giving me is that they are wanting you to never settle. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like they don't want you to settle, and I think there's also like I don't know if it's growth or like you're learning how to like not bite off more than you can chew, because like the 9 of Wands is out here, and it sort of is like, I think that's one of the things that you feel this frustration because you're like, okay, why couldn't this thing be it? Because I'm ready to like for it to take some of the responsibility off my shoulders. But there's something about why this is happening the way that it is, because they're wanting you to learn how to take off some of that regardless, like whatever's going on, be able to do that so that you're not hitting burnout so much. That's a personal one. I don't know who else deals with that, but I definitely do. Okay, because the star is out here sideways, and I haven't felt a strong solar plexus or like strong or like in a while. I've been like, I keep burning the candle at both ends for some reason. I don't even know why exactly. So it's like there's a growth. These things are happening in this way, not as a punishment, or they are giving it like it's a test, but it's more of like they're just wanting you to watch it play out, maybe to be able to pick up some bit like puzzle pieces from it. And like the Chatty Cathy thing, like that wasn't a thing I even noticed until recently. And I was like, oh shit, like I have a problem with that. Not a problem, but like I have a tendency to be a little bit too friendly with people because I like to chat. And I'm wasting a lot of time doing that. And getting these people, I don't owe them anything. So, like people not paying me from all of my time. So, it was something about getting a job offer and it only being $10 an hour, which is not a shade, is that the word? Not a diss on the people there, because I know that's it's a very new school. It's private. They don't have all this money to pay people, but I'm like, I just like, I don't know, something about it. I'm like, it's not like it's not like me putting myself on a pedestal, but I'm like, no, I don't want to work for that amount of money. Like, it's just crazy. I mean, I'm already working for free, but anyway, I'm just like, nah, that's not abundance. Like, that's not what I want. And I don't want to work in the same, wouldn't hate being there part-time, but I'm like, I don't want to work full-time in the same set, a different house, and feel even more claustrophobic. I'm like, that's like transferring what I'm doing. Anyway, this got a little bit, it's hard sometimes to not take it on a personal route. So, there's a little bit of frustration, just because I feel like it's like that Truman Show energy keeps coming up, and you're like, I'm just sick of being fucking watched and feeling like everything is a test. But our hermit's out here with Temperance. Is that right? Yeah. So it's like that energy always kind of like helps you bring you back into balance, finding that silence when it gets overwhelming or it gets like, incredibly aggravating. I'm getting like a powerlessness. Like it's like you feel like you're not able to make decisions, but I think it's a mental thing that's surrendering that aspect. because then we also, here as the backup support is like the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So it's like the divine is like fully guiding you. Like it is giving kind of a parenting energy. It's like they're fully guiding and supporting you through this. But there's something about it. Thank you. I was like, there's something about it that like there's pieces that you're picking up to see about yourself, to recognize, to be able to catch it faster the next time. So maybe there's a little bit of frustration because you're like, okay, like I know I've grown in my strength, but like it just seems kind of cruel to like throw this beautiful thing at me and then be like, just kidding, that's not for you. But there's some sort of purpose in it, and I do think it's gonna be cutting some serious ties potentially. Like that part about it is going to be the biggest hardship, because there's like family involved that like is a huge part of our life, and like my kid's been like asking about everybody like over and over, like just random, and I'm like, what is that? So I think that's the part that's going to be the hard in this, because I don't really know what's going to happen if I have to bring the hammer, not the hammer down, but if I have to destroy is not the right word either. If I have to shut down this opportunity that's come our way, I know there's going to be some people who are ready to put down a bunch of money who are not going to be pleased about it. So I don't know what's going to happen. But they also haven't been here with me for 8 years now, and having to make all the decisions for their kid. So like I said, enough personal stuff. And I think in general, like, yeah, you kind of just you're like, whatever, man, like you just get so sick of the fake. You're like, I definitely don't want people in our life that are not like that. With the situation with my neighbors, and I'm just like, man, we've been here 6 years. Like, it makes me grossed out to think that people are watching me. It's like, it's so gross and creepy. It's like, can y'all just at least leave us the hell alone? Like, it's just interesting because I'm like, I don't like try specifically to stay to myself. Like, it's not like I'm like walk outside and I'm like, I'm not going to give any information away today. It's not like that. Cause like I said, I've even been friendly with them, but I also don't like just share openly or just like even give off that vibe that I don't know. So I'm like, that part about it to me, like, I feel like I'm indiscreet. Because I'm not like trying to hide stuff, but I also want to protect the peace and the privacy in our home, because like that's just always going to be a thing. So I think that to me, that's what creeps me out, because I'm like, nobody has a right to be creeping into other people's business without their permission. Like, I don't know where these people get their badges of like, I get to be the judge in your life. Like, what is that? All right, that's enough. I love you guys and good luck. And I guess we have to just trust that whatever it is that's is gonna, I don't know if I want to put that out there. If there's something that's gonna fall apart in your life, it's gonna be because there's another door that's got something better on the other side. And I have a feeling that you'll know right away that it's like, this is the thing for you. Because I feel like if there's even a shadow of a doubt, it's like, that means it's not in alignment. So, all right. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a badass. And I hope that there was something here for you.